Hey everybody, it is your girl here, Jamie Divine, coming at you today with a video all about Virgo men with Cancer woman. Excuse me guys, my voice is gone, so I will be talking a little weird. So forgive me for that. Those of you who are new to my channel, if you love to be inspired, you love to be motivated, you love astrology, you're in love with love and life, then go ahead and click that subscribe button, because I do upload wonderful content that's involving astrology, love, and life. And I'm always putting up inspirational or motivational videos also, so check that out. Those of you who are a continued supporter of this channel, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every view. I appreciate every comment. I really appreciate you guys, so thank you. Now let's get into the video. As you guys already know, all of my love compatibility videos are requested videos because of the simple fact I'm only doing the compatibility by the sun sign alone. But in a synastry love reading, you have 5 personal planets. That is very, very important in order to get an accurate compatibility. Now, for those of you who don't know your actual birth chart, I will put a link in the drop down box below so that you can get that information, okay? So when it comes to Cancer woman is ruled by the moon. The moon is our emotions. It represents how we react to things that involve emotions, you know, like it is also our creativity to a certain extent, although Venus is the main ruler of our creativity, but the moon also offers some help to our creativity, how, especially when it comes to how we deal with our emotions. Cancer also rules the 4th house. The 4th house is the house of home, tradition, you know, family, and just what that foundation and just really being stable. Cancer is also a cardinal sign. Cardinal meaning that it's the beginning of something, you know. Cancer begins the summer. It's the beginning of the summer, you know. So these people can have like a sunny disposition sometimes, but for the most part they're extremely moody due to the moon being its ruler. So with this being said, sometimes Cancer woman can come off as being just unstable a lot of times. Now, before you guys try to judge it negatively, let me explain. Cancer is not a unstable sign. It is actually a very stable sign. But when it comes to their emotions, they can be a little bit, their moods, it can be a little bit unstable for them. Not because they're some crazy person, but because their mood changes with the moon. The moon is constantly waxing and waning. It's constantly changing. Therefore, the effects of the moon really affects Cancer people, or people who have very strong Cancer placements in their charts. Cancer woman can actually be the type of person or the type of woman who actually see the negative in a situation before she sees the good. Now this can be a positive trait, or it can be something negative. But I feel like it's a positive because of the simple fact Cancer woman is the nurturer, the mother of all the zodiac signs, right? So Cancer woman sees the negative in a situation first because she wants to fix whatever is wrong and make it better. She wants to nurture whatever it is that's wrong and make it better, so that everything is great and everything is comfortable. Because Cancer is a sign of comfort, you know, because they love their homes, you know, they love tradition, they love the comfort of a family, you know, a husband, a wife, you know, a mom, a dad, kids. This is important to Cancer woman. So because of this, she's the type of woman who wants to have a really nice home, a really good husband, one that is stable and provides stability for her. A husband that really can understand that she's changeable, you know? And I feel like Virgo man really suits Cancer woman very well. Virgo is a mutable sign, which means that Virgo man adapts easily to his environment. So when the Cancer woman is moody, Virgo is able to adapt to those changes, you know? So it's really easy for him to really understand the Cancer woman. So Cancer really appreciates her Virgo man, because her Virgo man really understands her, makes her feel comfortable, doesn't make her feel like a crazy person. Because being in a relationship with another zodiac sign, such as a fire or an air sign, they may make her feel like crazy, you know, like, what is wrong with you? Why are you so moody? I don't have time for this. Or a fixed sign, especially a fixed sign, they will make Cancer woman feel like, oh, you're a problem, something's wrong with you, I'm not dealing with this, and it will just really be a really chaotic situation. But that's not the case with Cancer woman and Virgo man. Virgo man, first of all, Virgo is the marriage sign, okay? This is the sign of marriage. These people tend to be really stable because it is an earth sign. Cancer is a water sign. So earth cradles water. Water connects to earth and earth cradles water. So it's always good to have earth and water elements together because it's really beautiful, you know? And especially these two. Virgo man is really like stable. They want, you know, to be stable in their relationships. But at the same time, they're okay with change. They're not like a Taurus where they're fixed earth and they're not really good with change. Virgo is one of the earth signs that actually can deal with change pretty well. So when the forever changing Cancer woman's moods are taking place, Virgo man can easily adapt, you know, and this really makes Cancer woman happy. Virgo rules the 6th house. The 6th house is the house of routine, the house of our day-to-day activities. It is also the house of hygiene and things of that nature. So these two can really appreciate each other. Virgo man is all about taking care, you know, of himself, you know, making sure they have a nice clean home, because they cannot really stand a lot of chaos or mess. Now don't get it twisted, Cancer woman can be junky, but for the most part, Cancer woman is usually a very homey lady. So she's usually gonna keep the house really nice and tidy, and she's gonna be really good at decorating her home. She may spend a lot of money on furniture. Like, she's probably always buying furniture, and she really loves flowers. So she probably will have a very colorful home. And Virgo man can really appreciate this about his Cancer woman, because he, as an earth man, he loves flowers also. He loves plants. You know, he may not be like, oh, let me go get some flowers. No, he's not gonna say that. But he's gonna be able to appreciate that his Cancer woman brings them into the home, or even in their yard. He's gonna really enjoy taking care of the yard, things of that nature, because he's an earthy man and she's a traditional woman. So to me, these two really make a really good compatibility when they come together to form a love relationship. Now when it comes to things like money, they're both really good with money. I mean, Cancer woman, a lot of times, sometimes she can be a little bit loose with money, I feel, because I know in some of my other videos I hear people say, oh, I'm a Cancer woman, I'm real good with money. No, you may be, and I mean, your second house really tells the story. But in my videos, when I'm speaking on a particular sign, I'm speaking on that particular sign, and I'm not looking into your second house where it's dealing with your money, because that's gonna tell the whole story when you get your birth chart. But as a Cancer woman alone, or Cancer man, sometimes you guys can be a little loose when it comes to money, because you guys are so nurturing, you are so caring, you are willing to do whatever it is for the people you love. Sometimes you can go above and beyond, and sometimes you can, you know, like not have enough money left over after you take care or nurture everyone around you. So it's not that you're bad with money where you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna go and just like make it rain. No, it's just like sometimes you just overgive, or you just over buy when it comes to nice things to make the home comfortable, to make the family comfortable. Okay, so because you guys, Cancer woman is all about family and making sure her family is very comfortable. Virgo man, on the other hand, Virgo man can somehow, some way also be a little bit careless with money also. And I say this because they can be good savers, because this is an earth sign, so stability is very important to earth signs. But at the same token, Virgo is the mutable earth, so they can actually run through money also. But I think together, these two together, they can definitely come together, and they can actually save money together, because they will be able to support one another. Wherever the other falls, the other will be able to lift them up. You know, where Cancer is spending a lot of money on buying, you know, materialistic things for the home, and Virgo man will be able to say, hey babe, I really love our home the way it is. It's beautiful, it's comfortable, I love it. And then Cancer woman can feel like, okay, my family is good, so I don't have to spend a lot of money here. Then you have Cancer woman being able to tell a Virgo man, hey, you know, we don't have to have this expensive car, we don't have to have these, you know, real expensive things. I like the car that we have, good. So they'll be able to come together and just really agree on something, and then they'll be able to really save money together and just really live a comfortable life with each other. I really see these two being able to bring out the best in the other, the best traits. It, like everybody, every zodiac sign has really bad traits, right? Have bad traits. But I see these two bringing out the best. Virgo brings out Cancer woman's nurturing spirit, her traditional ways, her motherly nature, you know, being a really good wife. Cancer woman brings out her Virgo man's, you know, masculinity, where he really feels like, I'm really a man, I'm really powerful, you know. The type he really wants to show his Cancer woman that I can provide for you, I can protect you, because this is what Virgo man wants to do for his Cancer woman, because this is what she ignites inside of him. It's already in him, she brings it out of him. Like some people bring out the best in you, some people bring out the worst in you. Cancer woman brings out the best in Virgo man. Virgo man brings out the best in Cancer woman. When it comes to communication, these two can sometimes really have a lot to talk about, but sometimes Cancer can be a little bit too emotional when she's talking about things, and she's always talking about things dealing with feelings and how she feels. When Virgo is really like kind of like not always wanting to know like what you're feeling, like a lot of times they mainly want to talk about, you know, where they're headed in the relationship, or their next move, their next adventure when it comes to stabilizing their relationship, or stabilizing, you know, their finances, or whatever it is. They want, both of these signs wants security. Cancer is all about security. Virgo man definitely wants to have a secure foundation, so they can definitely sometimes bump head when they're communicating, but at the same token, they can really communicate smoothly, because they both have these, they're both very family oriented. They're both all about, you know, having that societal type lifestyle, you know, 2 kids, a dog, and, you know, an SUV, something like that, right? But however, whichever, they definitely can really bring out the best in each other. When it comes to the bedroom for these two, I'm gonna say Virgo earth sign can be they're adaptable, so they can actually turn out to be a freak, or they cannot be a freak. They can just be mediocre, because it just depends on what Cancer woman is bringing. So because, you know, Virgo is the adaptable one. Cancer is the initiator in this relationship. So whatever Cancer brings, Virgo will finish. So if Cancer woman can definitely be a freak, okay? They definitely can please their man from the top of their head to the bottom of their feet, like whatever is needed. But Cancer woman can also be lazy and can also stick to her traditional values. Now we would definitely have to look at the Mars placement to really know what the sexual compatibility of these two would be. But if you guys have your Mars placement in Cancer and Virgo, then this could definitely be a mediocre type relationship, because Virgo is not going to really initiate a lot, possibly, but Cancer is usually the one to initiate new, you know, activities in the bedroom, you know, new moves or new positions and things of that nature. Virgo is just going to adapt to whatever she brings. Now, as time progresses, Virgo will definitely, you know, initiate, and it all depends what else is in Virgo man's chart, you know, when it comes to his Mars placement. So you never know. But however, whichever, I definitely can see these two really being good together, because whenever earth and water comes together, it's always beautiful. I feel like because Cancer woman is so sentimental and so affectionate with her Virgo man, it really makes him feel so secure with her. He feels safe with her. I feel like because Virgo man is so understanding, so loving towards his Cancer woman, no matter what the situation is, it makes her feel so secure. So because they have this security in the relationship, they have that trust amongst one another, I just feel like these two will definitely be able to stand the test of time. When we talk about compatibility, it's all about being able to be in a relationship with someone, and the relationship, everything runs smoothly, and whatever you do, it just feels so natural in a relationship. You don't really have to change who you are to be happy in the relationship. It just feels so natural. And that's when you're really compatible. When you're incompatible with someone, it just seems like everything is being forced, or you have to walk on eggshells, or, you know, nothing is ever really right about what you do. You don't always feel comfortable in a relationship. But I feel like these two would definitely feel comfortable with one another. Yeah. They have shared hobbies with one another. I feel like they have shared hobbies with one another. Both of them are just really earthy people, you know, earthy and traditional. So they both kind of like being at home. They both like having, like Virgo man, he loves to have a routine. Cancer woman, she has a routine, like taking care of her family. That's routine, and that's important to her. Even though she's not looking at it as a routine, this is just something naturally comforting to her, but it becomes a routine. Virgo man is all about routine. He loves having a routine. He loves, you know, being able to know that this is going to be this way, or this is going to be that way, and at this time. That's really important to him. So together they are dynamic. I just feel like this compatibility can definitely be a one that is extremely beautiful. So on an end note for this love compatibility and a little advice, I just feel like Virgo man, just don't be so over analytical about everything. Don't overthink everything, because that can definitely prove to be a negative aspect in your relationship with Cancer woman. Cancer woman, don't be so negative. Like when you look at something, don't just look at the negative right away. Although you may see it, of course, I know that's what you're going to see because that's your nature, but don't blurt it out, you know? Just kind of like, if you want to fix it, but don't blurt it out, because sometimes it can really make your Virgo man overthink situations, and then that can cause some type of conflict for you too. But overall, I definitely see you guys really being able to work through any type of difficulties or any type of conflict that you have. But the biggest issue for you guys is just really not, you know, Virgo not being over analytical or over critical, and Cancer woman not being overly negative. So you definitely want to keep that in check. And with that, you guys, I definitely can just see you guys being awesome parents, you know, teaching your kids to be stable, teaching them the traditions of life, and just really having a really nice, cozy family, you know. And when it comes to material gain, I definitely can see you guys having really nice things together, because you guys will definitely have a very comfortable home, and your home will just be really homey like. And Cancer woman, you and your Virgo man will probably be cooking together, because Virgo man likes to cook too. And I know Cancer women are just like natural cookers. Like, you guys can be good even if you're not someone who's practiced a lot. You're still pretty good at it, you know. But overall, I definitely would say that this is a match made in heaven. Until the next time, you guys, I wish you so much love, peace, and so many wonderful blessings. Bye.